If you look at it, especially over the last 12 years, under the leadership of our visionary Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji, India is witnessing a transformation at an unprecedented scale. Whether it is physical infrastructure to digital infrastructure, from manufacturing or to logistics, and public services to financial inclusion. A new India is emerging, and in this journey toward Viksit Bharat 2047, the Department of Posts has a very important role to play. For generations, the Department of Post has been one of the most trusted institutions in India. It connected villages before the roads were laid. It connected families before mobile phones arrived. And it enabled savings before banks reached every corner of this country. And the India Post today is no longer just about letters and parcels. As you all know, it is all about enabling financial inclusion, financial empowerment, governance, and citizen services for a new India. And even today, no institution in India can command the emotional trust, physical reach, and grassroots presence of India Post. But trust alone is not enough for the future. Institutions must evolve, they must modernize, and they become aspirational spaces for citizens. Any institution, a legacy institution, that refuses to evolve will become a monument. Understanding that core principle, the leadership that is sitting on this table has decided to make India Post a movement instead. And that is precisely what we have done under the dynamic, decisive, and visionary leadership of our Cabinet Minister Shri Scindia ji. India Post is being transformed like never before in its history. And I mean it. You look at it over the last 2 years, what we have done. We have created the most sophisticated IT 2.0 to give you a digital backbone for 21st century by investing almost 5,800 crores. We enabled UPI payments so the digital revolution can reach every corner of this country. We enabled OTP-based delivery, real-time SMS tracking, giving citizens the transparency and the convenience that they deserve. And we undertook a rationalization of the post offices so that the network can become leaner, faster, and more responsive to our citizen needs. We have extended our post office hours so that the people, working class people, can come in the evenings and avail our services. We have piloted and now successfully launched 24 hours, 48-hour services, speed post services across 6 major metros. Unlike many organizations, we have recruited Chief Technology Officer, Chief Marketing Officer, so that the Department of Post can function with a vision and a professionalism that it deserves. And we establish objective, measurable performance metrics, replacing assumptions with clear accountability and the effort to match with outcomes. I mean, this is unprecedented. Every month, I review all the circles, and every 3 months, our Honorable Cabinet Minister reviews. And we have seen the change. Not only the accountability, we have initiated GDS Sammelans across the country so that we can recognize, motivate, and energize our Gramin Dak Sevaks, the true backbone of rural postal services. As I said, there are numerous other measures we have taken, and the results speak by themselves. If you look at it, India Post revenue and the growth over the last 10 years, on an average, we were growing around 200 to 300 crores over the last 10 years. And this year alone, we have increased our revenue 2,100 crores. That's 10x. Never in its history. And this is all because of the understanding our target addressable market, bringing systemic reforms, and a sustained measurement of our performance. And we are not stopping here. Our Cabinet Minister has given a target to make our department post from cost center to a profit center. We have a clear vision over the next 3 years on what to do. And this year, we have set an ambitious target of close to 4,000 crores. And today you have seen Nehru Place Post Office that symbolizes our larger mission of reviving and rejuvenating the postal infrastructure. And when you look at that office, it's bright, it's efficient, it's digitally enabled, aesthetically appealing, and citizen friendly, more importantly. And if you look at it, this modernization is not just limiting to getting a new computers or a new infrastructure. It is about true customer experience. And I will give you some examples what it means. Yesterday I was traveling from my native place to Delhi. One person sitting next to me in the flight, and he told me, "Sir, your postal department is doing very well." I said, "Why?" He told me, this is without me asking him. He told me why. Sir, 3 years ago, I used to have a savings account. Because of some mechanism, password forgot or something, I was not able to go and I did not renew. And I got at least 10 missed calls over the last 10 days. And I said, who is this person calling me these many days? I returned, and it was postal service. And they called and they told me, "You have not renewed this one. What are the things that I can do to make your life easy?" So he said, I was shocked. This is the first time I've been doing business in Guntur for last 18 years. This is the first time somebody, this is what I mean, customer service experience, a culture shift that is happening in Department of Post. And I thank you for everybody for embracing that kind of accountability and aspirational nature of what we want. And I also wanted to thank you for Department of Post for partnering with the School of Planning and Architecture to develop this comprehensive design manual. So today we have renovated close to 40 such kind of offices across 17 states. So these will be the proof of concept for implementation, and hopefully with additional budget we will be able to do a lot more. We have started Gen Z post offices so the youth can connect whenever they are in the universities to understand post office and culture as well. So finally, in the last, what I wanted to tell everybody is look at, what Japan did it, right? In the post-war, when they rebuilt the railways, it just didn't move people from one place to another place faster. It rebuilt the national confidence to them. And you look at Singapore, when they reformed their public services, it just didn't just improve the governance, it created a new civic identity for them. India Post transformation is, in my view, is one of our such kind of movement. And because the greatest form of national strength is not only just the military and economic power, but it is a citizen trust in public infrastructure. So with that, if India Post, with 150 years of legacy, 1,60,000 post offices, 4.5 lakh employees, and the love of every village, I think can prove that public sector institutions can be modern, can be accountable and can be aspirational, then only we will have given Vikasit Bharat something more valuable than infrastructure. And I wanted to thank you for doing this.